Ladies and gentlemen, you are watching yet another episode of Lima Shenanigans of 1977. It's Monday night, and you know what that means. It's time for your weekly WWE Monday Night Raw Event Center report. And now here is the man to give you that report, Mr. Eric M. Lima.
Hey, thank you very much, Mr. Announcer, sir. Well, hello there, everyone. Welcome to yet another episode of Lima Shenanigans 1977, episode 1561 of the show. How's it going? It's Tuesday afternoon, July 23rd, 2024, 3:39 p.m. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we have yet to hear from the folks over at Marvel and Capcom. When the heck is the Marvel vs. Capcom Fighting Collection going to come out? I'm going to keep saying it until they give us a release date. As well. But the good news is I got SVC, SNK versus Capcom Chaos on the Nintendo Switch. It's available right now. That's right. You know what's funny? That game was Xbox exclusive when it first came out, but now it's not exclusive as Xbox. It's on the other systems other than Xbox. Heck, I have an Xbox One, but you know what? I'm not worried because I have a Nintendo Switch. And since it's going to be available, the Capcom versus Capcom Fight Clash is going to be on Nintendo Switch. Why the heck not, right? I better write a blog about the Nintendo Switch because it's the best system ever. Anyways, hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Now, here's some programming alert that you should know about Monday Night Raw. For the next 2 weeks, starting next week, before and after SummerSlam, Raw and NXT will be on Sci-Fi due to the Olympics being on the USA Network. So all I gotta do is go watch a Science Channel for wrestling. Yay! Anyways, hope you guys are having a wonderful day. And I know I've been through a lot of crap this over the weekend and stuff, and as far as here on YouTube, but no need to address that because I know exactly how to deal with the situation. So let's just say, let's just say that discoveries happen, and I figured to let everybody know what's up. So anywho, the 2024 King of the Ring, Gunther. This is what happened on Monday Night Raw last night. Just to let you know, Gunther, the 2024 King of the Ring, came out and decided to address Damian Priest. And starts trashing Damian Priest once again. Damian Priest comes out, about to say something, and he was brawling with Gunther. And then official security and referees trying to separate the two. And then commercial break happens. I think it was Jackie Redmond who's reporting. They're still brawling. Adam Pearce says, that's it, you two leave the arena. And then there was a number one contenders match for the Intercontinental title. Ilya Dragunov versus Braun Breaker. The winner will face Sami Zayn for the title at SummerSlam. As you know, SummerSlam is a week from this Saturday. Holy cow. So, anyways, that being said, Braun Breaker speared Dragunov, and he Dragunov his head on the apron. And due to referee stoppage, Braun Breaker's won the matchup. He has a shot at the Intercontinental title against Sami Zayn. That means to me, Braun Breaker is a serious threat to that championship. And I'm going to tell you this much right now. If he wins the Intercontinental title this Sunday, he'll probably challenge Gunther's record if he plays his cards right. So you got to bear that in mind. Rhea Ripley was addressing Judgment Day. Then Dom talks to Ripley, and he said, listen, I'm concerned about Jey Uso, and he said, no, don't worry about Jey Uso. So, but then Drew McIntyre, and then Drew McIntyre was with Adam Pearce and the two referees. He apologized and they had a little civil conversation in the background. Drew McIntyre and Adam Pearce shake hands. So what the heck would the deal with that? Now, Xavier Woods and Alpha Academy was celebrating Akira Tozawa's birthday. They had a cake and everything else. Otis they took a big chunk out of the cake, and they continued to celebrate. Lara Valkyria went one-on-one with Sonya Deville, And Sonya Deville. Now during the matchup, Zoe Stark, Shayna Baszler got involved. Brawls with with Kaden Carter and Katana Chance. Distracting line of Valkyria. Sonya Deville hits Valkyria with the Deville's Advocate. That's the name of the move. 1, 2, 3. Sonya Deville wins the matchup. And then there was another video, and it was about Nikki Cross. Look at yourself. Look at yourself. It seems like Nikki Cross was one woman that was free by the Wyatt Six. More on the Wyatt Six. CM Punk comes out, addresses the Green Bay crowd, and calls out Drew McIntyre. McIntyre responds to Punk. And then, as he came out, he said, hey, I'm not ready to fight you and all, but I am. And he's about to go after Drew McIntyre. Officials, security, referees say, hold up. Anna Pierce comes out, hey, we're making this match official. You're medically cleared. You've been Drew McIntyre's been reinstated. But there's a twist. And Seth Rollins comes out, and he has been named the special guest referee of the matchup. This is going to be more interesting because Seth Rollins can't stand CM Punk. He can't stand Drew McIntyre. This may end up being a Bret Hart Undertaker situation circa 1997. We shall see. Then on Judgment Day, decided to split up the look for Jey Uso. Carlito and JD McDonald went one way. Dominic and Finn went the other way. And as Dominic was following Finn, here comes Liv Morgan and her Daisy Dukes. Love Liv. Liv Morgan's pretty cute, I have to admit. But, however. And then all of a sudden Liv Morgan's trying to talk to Dom. Dom's like, don't talk to me. Mommy's back. Da-da-da-da. Leave me alone. So, but, Kathy Kelly was interviewing Sami Zayn, talking about addressing that Braun Breaker is now the number one contender to the Intercontinental title. He said, and he warns Braun Breaker, I'm going to give it 100%. Don't underestimate me. I'm going to get you. And then he hears some commotion going on. And then Sami Zayn just saw Carlito and JD McDonough jump Jey Uso. Zayn helps him out. So there you go. Now, Xavier Woods, Otis, and Akira Tozawa face the Final Testament as a team of Karrion Kross and the Authors of Pain, Akam and Razor, accompanied by their manager, Paul Ellering, and should I consider Scarlett a co-manager? Only Scarlett's another beauty. So they lose the matchup, right? Xavier Woods gets out of the ring. Chad Gable comes out with the Creed brothers. And Chad Gable said, hey, the Wyatt Six, they're running around. You need protection. Will you join forces? Akira, Maxine, Otis says no. Right? So the Creeds attack Otis and Akira Tozawa. But lights sprinkling on and off again. Here come the Wyatt Six. But then the Creed brothers have got the steel chairs getting ready. By the time Otis, Tozawa, and Maxine Dupree took off for the back. Smart people. And all of a sudden, as Chad Gable was looking around, Uncle Howdy's in the ring. Hits him with the Sister Abigail. Little payback from last week, huh, Mr. Gable? Thank you. Ding dongs. Anyways. And so Pete Dunne and Bronson Reed, well, there was no match in that situation. I forgot to write this down last night. I always take notes just in case I forget what I want to talk about when it comes to Raw, SmackDown, and NXT. No match. What was Sheamus hits done before the match? Brawls with Reed, and then basically Sheamus, Bronson Reed took on everybody in that situation. So I don't know. Sheamus and Dunn, they got some unfinished business there, and Bronson Reed, I don't know what's up, and that's the way it is. Anyways, Rhea Ripley confronts Judgment Day, asks him what happened. They say, "Oh, we got Jey Uso, but Sami Zayn helped him." And he goes, "Where were you guys?" And then all of a sudden, Carlito opened up his mouth. How did you ask Liv? Rhea looked at Dom, grabbed him. "Where are we going?" "To the ring." So, Jackie Redmond interviewed Sheamus, and Sheamus basically said that he's got some unfinished business with. If he wants to fight Pete Dunne, he'll fight Pete Dunne. He doesn't understand, but he'll figure it out. And Rhea Ripley called out Liv Morgan. Liv Morgan came out to the crowd, got her days. These gorgeous men like Dominic doesn't want a woman like you. They want a woman like me, and she does her little booty shaking, and I'm like, yep. I'm like, that broke the internet, ladies and gentlemen. So, but Dominic said, "You know what? I hate you." Starts yelling at her in Spanish. The poor girl's crying. She's walking away. And then Rhea gave him a lick on the cheek and a kiss on the cheek. Bunch of. Wow. Okay. 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 So anyway, continuing on, where am I here? And Liv Morgan was too busy crying in the backup. But I got a hunch that something's going to go down at SummerSlam. Because I'm not buying Liv Morgan crying. Because the fact of the matter is, I bet when that was all master plan of hers. To get Rhea Ripley in the false sense of security. And then Dominic Mysterio be like Eddie Guerrero, lie, cheat, and steal. Anyways, Kathy Kelly interviews Zelina Vega before her match against Zoe Stark. Zelina Vega, talking about her arm, saying, "I'm not going to let this slow me down." And as the two fought, Valkyria, Carter, and Chance even the score against Sonya Deville and Shayna Baszler. And as Vega took advantage of the situation, Zelina Vega, who follows me on X, by the way, picks up the victory over Zoe Stark. And then Xavier Woods was had enough of carrying crosses. "Pierce, can you get me a one-on-one matchup? Carrying Cross," he goes, "consider it done. Thank you." So McIntyre confronts Fierce about Rollins, and Rollins goes, "He's your problem now. He's going to explain the rules to you next week." Then Jackie Redmond interviewed the women's tag team champions Alba Fire and Isla Dawn, who plan on going to SmackDown to respond to the challenge made by Jade Cargill and Bianca Belair. Meanwhile, Deville, Stark, and Baszler interrupt them and say, "We're running things. We're getting the titles." And they both said, "We'll see." Main event matchup: Sami Zayn and Jey Uso to team up against Finn Balor and JD McDonough, the the World Tag Team Champions of Raw. And Uso and Zayn did pick up the victory over the champs. And at the end, Braun Breaker speared Sami Zayn after the match. So that's it. That's all the time we have on this show. Episode 1561 of Eric Lima Shenanigans in 1977 is complete, ladies and gentlemen. I want to thank everybody for tuning into the show. I hope you guys are having a wonderful, blessed day. And hopefully, on the next episode, there'll be some high rollers, a little Trebek Tuesday for you. So thank you very much for tuning in. So until the next episode comes rolling around, Mr. Announcer, take us home.
That is all for today's episode. This is your announcer speaking for Eric Lima Shenanigans of 1977. A Big Beefy E, doing for Bob Saget Productions, and in association with a Raven Bofa Telepictures and Distribution. Thank you for watching today's episode. Tune in next time for another episode of Eric Lima Shenanigans of 1977. Goodbye for now.